control of critical vehicle functions. almost every 4 computers now have primary control of critical vehicle functions.
All of my get face, nigga, my wild bunch of days. I was thinking price too high and that raise. My bank account getting that raise. Been like that, switch on my phrase. I'm sitting my shots too fast, get flavor. Switch on my route to the house, had to change. Still with I forget it on she on the lead. I know that I ain't with savage. I'm ready to crack. I'm going to do I'm switching my profile. All of my cars get delivered with no man. They say they cool, we know that.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Winterfield. Today we welcome the Longhorns from Texas against your California Bears. In goal for the Longhorns.
Hello, Bears fans. This is Jack Ronan, back after Friday. Joining me will be Zach Blake. Hopefully in the second quarter. He's running a little bit late. We've got the Texas Longhorns here facing off against the Bears. Both teams coming off wins against Georgia Tech. Bears on Friday, Longhorns yesterday.
Brad Wittenberg for Texas, Hale Brown for California.
Hale Brown on the face-off up against Brad Wittenberg, both freshmen. And Texas gets the first draw. But they step out of bounds, and it's Bears ball. As it's a failed clear for the Bears, and Texas gains possession. An errant pass creates a ground ball. But that's 25. Jacob Jackson with the GB. But an errant pass causes another turnover, and it's Bears ball. Cowell looks clear here. That's Tyler Chrisman, number 14. Successfully clears. Cowell looks to get set up in their offense. It's Andrew Bagwell, number 11, dodging down the left alley. Moves it through X. And up to Isaac Jara, number 8. Who dodges to his left, gets it, takes a great shot, but deflects and goes behind the net. Cal gets back up. I think that might have been a save for number 5, the goalie. But that's a great look from Jara. Beat his man topside and then got back to his right hand. Chris Burke moves it back to 11. Andrew Bagwell, who dodges down the left alley. He takes a shot, and that's a save. Another save by number 5, Rowdy Brown. That's a great name. And Texas successfully, or unsuccessfully, clears it after the clearing pole was not able to corral the pass. And the Bears get another possession here. That's Morgan Brower, number 22, with the ball. Pre-game heard that he wouldn't be playing due to injury, but looks like he's toughing this one out. So glad to see that. That's Cole Sultan with the ball, number 40. Moves it to number 7, Lucas Bear. And he dodges lefty topside. Gets a shot, and that's a goal. Lucas Bear. Lefty sweep, puts it low and away. 1-0 Bears.
12:26 in the first.
Good things happen when you beat your man topside, and they gave it to Lucas, and he took it. And once more, it's Hale Brown and Brad Wittenberg on the face-off. And Hale wins that to himself and gets it to Cooper Endicott, number 15. And it looks like Texas is going to shut off while Cooper has the ball, but he gets it to the cage and tries to backhand it into the net, but doesn't get it there. And now Texas looks to clear. Another GB here, but Texas is able to clear. As the pole tries to run through a double, maintains possession. That's an easy doorstep goal for number 7 on Texas. That's Sterling Hupp.
Texas goal number 7, Sterling Hupp. Up with a goal for Longhorns, 11:47.
Hupp Smith slid up field and gave him an easy one on the doorstep in transition.
Schaffer for Texas, Brown for California.
We've got a 50-50 GB here. Ball's still out. And we've got a hold call. And it's going to be Texas ball after some confusion. And they look to get set up in their 6-on-6 offense. We've got 19, Max Eigen with the ball here. Looking to dodge on 44, Ty Wolber. And he goes right alley. He draws a slide. And it looks like a picked off pass. Turns into a GB. But Eigen gets it, moves it to number 41. And that's a goal by Jack Eigen. I think that might have been a brother-to-brother assist there. But another broken play turns into a Texas goal.
Texas goal by number 41, Jack Eigen. Give the assist to Levine, 29 with the assist.
And this time for Texas, it's number 10, Griffin Schaefer, facing off against Hale Brown. They've got a stable of guys with Griffin Schaefer, Wes Gilbert, and Brad Wittenberg, all taking a substantial amount of faceoffs. Looks like another GB here. As Texas is able to get it. And for a quick shot, but Cody Weeb backs it up. And Cal looks to set up in their clear. And Weeb moves it to Dumont, freshman midfielder. He makes a move but trips up, maintains possession. Is able to get it over the midline. And he moves it to Andrew Bagwell, number 11. He gets it to Isaac Jara, number 8, who's dodging down the right alley. Rolls back, moves it to Thor Oos, number 18, with a bounce shot. And that's a good save by goalie Rowdy Brown. And Texas gets to clear. That's Joel Yamada, number 2, on Jacob Jackson. That'll be a matchup to watch today. As Texas dodges down the left alley and gets the roll back. And gets a great look, but a good save by Cody Weeb prevents a very good scoring opportunity. Kern gets the ball running up the left sideline. But loses the ball, and it's Texas possession. So they move it quickly and get another look in transition. But a diving check from Isaac Schultz disrupts the shot, and that's a save for the Bears. But a timeout call for Texas, maintains possession for the Longhorns.
California won with 9:13 in the first.
And here we've got Longhorns ball, 75 on the shot clock. Ball's on the right wing. And that's 45. Brad Wittenberg, who also takes draws, playing offensive midfield here. He's a versatile player. He moves it to 19. Nice again. Back to Wittenberg, who dodges down the right alley. Gets the S dodge, but not able to get it on net. It's a pick game behind the net. Moves it up to number 41, Jack Eigen. And another good look, doorstep goal. That's number 7, Sterling Hupp, with another one.
Texas goal, number 7, Sterling Hupp.
As they catch the Cal defense.
7 with the goal. The
Off ball.
Eigen, 19.
That's 2 doorstep goals for Sterling Hupp.
8:39 in the first.
That's Hunter Escueda with the GB. But unable to get it away. And that's Texas ball after an errant shot. Joel Yamada on Jacob Jackson behind the net. Jacob Jackson is a former University of Michigan Wolverine who's now in, I believe, law school at Texas. He feeds 55. That's Hugh Brown for a really good look on the crease. I've got to dodge down the left alley. That's a great save by Cody Weeb. Shot by Jacob Jackson. They've got Isaac Schultz in transition, but unable to get the pass. It's GB here. And Texas gets it. But Isaac Schultz causes the turnover, and it's back to the Bears ball. Good hustle play from Schultz there. Now that's Jack Curran moving it to Cole Sultan up top, who moves it to Luke Dumont. Looks like the Texas short sticks are going to press out adjacent here. And Dumont opts to take pull and move it through X. And they get it up top to Lucas Bear, who moves it to Cole Sultan. He goes down the left alley, moves it through X to Joe Sonsini, number 50, and up to Lucas Bear, who rolls to his left, takes a lefty shot, unable to get it on cage. That's Joe Sonsini at X, number 50. He dodges. Moves it to Thor. Now there's GB, but Thor gets it. Thoros, the GB vacuum. That's that hockey in him. It's a dual sport athlete, Thoros. Plays for the Cal men's club hockey team as well. That's Cole Sultan with a low angle take. And then the Bears knock it out of bounds, so that's Texas ball. And Texas looks like clear here. This is 42. Pyle gets the ball dislodged, and the Bears look to clear. They move it to that's Andrew Bagwell with successful clear. And he goes behind with the short stick D mid. Looks like there's a 2-man game with Chris Burke. Chris Burke's taking it from X. Posts his guy up. Now he's scanning the field. Moves it up back to Bagwell. And he's going to dodge from X. Rolls back. Now he scans. Moves it to Burke once. Or is that's Brower once more. He dances. Gets a look, but pass deflected by the defender. He moves it to Thor, who rolls, gets the ball taken away. Now Jaro picks up the GB. Splits the double, picks up the ball off the ground. Gets a shot on net. And they give the ball to Texas on the chase out. That's a huge effort play for the Texas D-Midi there. And the Texas sideline's fired up as they look to clear here. And it's Texas ball in their offensive end. That's a goal for Jacob Jackson off a good feed. I think the defender thought he could get out in pressure, but Texas was ready for it. Beat his man early, and found the open man on the backside of the field for an easy goal for Texas.
In the first, Texas 4, California 1.
Hale Brown wins the faceoff to himself and moves it to the attack. Cole Sultan. Now it's Lucas Bear with the ball up top. He's going to get it on the right alley. Takes a leaner, but unable to get it on net. That's Chris Burke with the end line. That's Joe Sonsini taking the shorty. Moves it to Bear, number 7. Goes down the right alley once more. Takes it. Shot, but right into the goalie's stick. It's another save for Rowdy Brown. But an errant pass turns into Bears possession. And that's a big turn as the Bears look to stop a 4-0 run for the Longhorns. And they successfully clear it to Isaac Jaro, who gets space in transition, who takes a shot and a goal. Isaac Jaro showing off the speed in transition. Burns his guy, gets himself a look. It's 4-2 Longhorns.
Texas 4, California 2, 3:09 in the first.
And finally joining me is Zach Blake.
A lot of traffic today.
Yeah.
But I'm here.
Yeah. His punishment for being late is he will watch the game standing.
Burn some calories. Standing desk.
And the Bears get the face-off off of a violation, I believe. So they get the ball and look to close deficit once more. Now it looks like Texas will opt to lock off adjacent once more, and Dumont's going to take it. He goes topside on the pole, pulls it out. Might have to redodge or see a pick game here with Joe Sonsini. They move it to Rex to Chris Burke, who's going to dodge and gets a shot off low angle. Thor's able to corral it, so Bears still can keep going. That's Bear with the rollback. And again, disrupted by a defender. But we've got a push on Texas, I believe. Yep. That's Bears ball.
Good call there.
Now we've got Lucas Bear and Joe Sonsini, 2-man game with the short stick D-middies. Bear goes under. Head up, looking to feed, and it's picked off by the goalie. That's Rowdy Brown.
Good aware play by Brown there to pick off the pass. It's always a way a goalie can add to his game.
It's 19 Max Eigen, moves it to 45 Brad Wittenberg. And back to Eigen, who's going to go down the right alley. Draws a slide, moves it, but unable to get it until Wittenberg gets the GB, and he's going to go again. And he's going down the righty alley, draws another slide. Great catch on that errant pass.
Good physical D here from the Bears.
That's a great slide from Endicott.
Short time on the shot clock here.
Yep.
14 seconds. See if Texas can get one good look.
That beats his man. And Cody Wee makes a huge stop. And gets it up quickly to Endicott, who's got room in transition. Moves it to Salton, and that's a goal.
That's a beautiful transition goal there by the Bears. Great stop by Weeb to get it upfield to Cooper Endicott, who feeds the crease in transition.
And that's Salton with his offhand in tight, making a play off a great feed from Endicott, seeing the skip pass in transition.
It was actually a good look for Texas there at the end of the shot clock, but better save by Weeb.
Yep.
And an even better pass.
And Texas wins the draw here.
Seconds.
And Texas looks to get a shot, but not able to get everything on it. This is Pavlet on Sterling Hupp, who dodges from X. Moves it up top.
10 seconds.
19 Eigen, who gets a shot off, and Weeb with the save. Otis gets it off the deflection. And he's chucking it down the field. And time expires. That's the first quarter.
Texas 4, California 3.
Welcome back to the second quarter. We've got a face-off Hale Brown against Brad Wittenberg.
See if the Bears' wing play can improve here. That'll be a key to this game.
Wittenberg, the versatile freshman, he plays on the first line midfield as well.
Oh, wow.
And he wins the face-off forward. And as a first line midfielder, he's always a threat in transition.
Important for the Bears to mark up here.
It looks like Hale takes one for the team, and he looks to sub off quickly. Deflects the shot from Jacob Jackson.
It's good to see how much Hale hustles off the field when he's called. Really helps the team to get our numbers out.
And this is Eigen looking to take Chrisman, but he moves it back to Wittenberg. It draws a slide, and now the Cal defense is rotating. This is Jackson with the ball. Yamada on defense. Jackson asks for a pick and draws the switch. So now he's got the short stick, but Joel's ready to go quickly. Moves it to Eigen. And it deflects and goes to 55.
That's an unfortunate bounce for the
Hugh
Bears
Brown.
there, Jack.
Hugh Brown with the goal off a unlucky bounce. Goes straight to him off of the shot. Not much you can do there on defense. But
Almost
we'll
like a perfect pass there.
Yeah.
Unfortunate.
Yeah, that was a good pass. Hale's able to get it up, but unable to complete possession. And it's a GB. Let's see who wins this big one. And Hunter Escueda scoops it into the defensive zone. And that's another shot and another goal for Hugh Brown. In fact, that's another goal for Texas in either transition or a broken play. I think
it's important for Cal to start scooping through these ground balls. It looks like we're a little bit slow just to gain control of the ball.
Yeah, definitely don't want to kick it into your defensive zone where there's added danger. So, but that'll be a key to the game going forward, is if Cal can stop this Texas transition. And Hale wins a big face-off, but the ball's dislodged by number 1. That's Luke Melker.
Bears got to hold on to the ball here, Jack.
And Texas back on offense. And here we get a dodge, righty sweep. And now down the right alley. Dumont, good defense there. That's 7 Sterling Hupp with a great skip pass to Jacob Jackson. And that's an easy goal for the big lefty shooter.
Jack, it's going to be important for the Bears to not give Jackson those looks from up top. He had 4 goals in the Big Ten Championship last year, so definitely not a guy the Bears want shooting.
Yeah, he's a big shooter, so I'm sure the Cal defense is going to talk about not sloughing in as much on him. I mean, they're going to want to keep their eyes on him when he's up top in a shooting position. And that's a holding call against Texas. It's Bears ball. As they move it to Bagwell, number 11.
Bears have to settle down here and wait for the good look, just like they were doing against Georgia Tech, if they want a chance of getting back in this game.
Yep. Bagwell's going to take his man to X, where he's going to dodge. Wants Thor to get through. He moves it to Thor. Who moves it to Burke, but unable to get the pass. It's a GB. Texas is clearing. And that's a flag down. It's going to be a slash.
That was a good play by the Bears there.
That's Parker Ailes eating a check, drawing a penalty, and clearing the ball. Jacob Jackson gets a good look to Sterling Hupp on the doorstep, but unable to catch the hot pass. Again, the Bears Bears leaving guys open in transition. They've got to fix that, Zach.
Yep. And that was a good look by the Bears there on the offensive end. Just Burke unable to corral the pass, but the two-man game behind might be something that the Bears look to exploit the rest of the game.
Yep. And here we've got the Texas man up. And we know that. And that's an easy goal. That's 19, Max Eigen.
Jack, that's a great shot there, great placement, right over the goalie's left hip. Hard to know whether to go over the top or under there with your stick as a goalie. So they need to try to deny that look the rest of the game. It looks like Jackson and Eigen are the two big shooters for Texas, so we'll want to deny them those outside shots. I played with Eigen actually growing up in Westport, so.
Got the Eigen brothers on the Longhorns team, right?
Even in 8th grade, he had a cannon.
And another 50-50 ground ball off the face-off. And another Texas ball. Zach, Texas has been dominating the face-off X so far.
Yeah.
Making it a 50-50 and then out ground balling the Bears. I think Hale's going to need some extra help on the wings today.
Yeah, the wing play has not been where it needs to be. We need to scoop through, be physical. Texas does come out as a hungry team here.
As Texas dodges down the left alley and rolls back. Moves it to Jackson. Sorry, that's 36. That's Teddy Lisa. He moves it to Jackson. He's going to get a pick. Joel Yamada gets through. Disrupts the shot. The Longhorns get it on the end line. And Cody Weeb hustles back into the cage. There's 20 seconds left on the shot clock here. Dumont on defense. And that's a roll back to the left hand. Not able to get everything on it. Sterling Hupp gets the end line.
Those are the kind of looks defensively that the Bears want to be giving up.
Yep. Outside shots from an offhand is the look you want. And that's Sterling Hupp beating the double team. Lefty jump shot, and that's a goal. Athletic play from number 7 on the Longhorns.
Yeah, the Bears need to play a little bit better on ball D there and communicate a little more. Looks like Cal's going to call a timeout here. Try to stop the bleeding.
Looks like Cal wants the defense to regroup here. Maybe figure out if they can stop transition and get the ball off the carpet on faceoffs.
Yep.
Because those will be 2 key areas of the game going forward.
Yep.
Looks like we've got Ty Wilbur taking this draw. That's a junior face-off, D-mid. Looking to get a change of pace. And that's a violation on Wilbur.
Is that our first?
That's his first. Texas moves it up top to Eigen. And moves it to Jackson. He's dodging on Pavlet and moves it up top to Schultz, who escapes pressure and scoops to Pavlet.
Good pass there by Schultz.
Yep, and way to escape pressure. There was a lot of traffic there. And Cooper moves it to Sonsini.
Good to see a good calm clear there, Jack, from the Bears. They've looked a little unsettled today.
Yep.
Let's see if they can use a long shot clock here and settle in.
Looks like they switched up the matchups a little bit too. I saw Pavlet on Jackson for that rep. And Dumont gets topside. He's sweeping. And he loses his footing once more. And the ball. And Texas going up the field in the clearing game. Opt to slow it down. With Jackson open in transition, unable to get it on net.
Jackson with a shot for the Longhorns.
And Zach. Bears got to pick up their guys in transition.
Yep. Looks like the whole team is under a little bit of panic. That can happen when you endure several unfortunate goals due to bounces and the like. So hopefully they can calm down here.
I think they just need to get the ball on the offensive end for a little bit.
Yep.
Relieve the stress on the defense. Defense is thin right now with a couple of injuries, including Felix Zaro and Parker Scott. Two guys that get a lot of playing time. So.
Yep. Yeah, the Bears need to recognize that they may not be dominating these one-on-one matchups today. So we need to be communicating and ready to slide, just like they were against Georgia Tech. It's another tough look there, Jack. Don't want to give that up.
I think in some ways they might be going too early and sloughing in too far after the Georgia Tech game, where Georgia Tech had a lot of dodge to shoot guys that weren't looking to feed. This Texas team has their head up a lot more than Georgia Tech did, and I think Cal's defense has to adjust.
Yep.
And they get a shot off the pipe. Texas chases it out, so that'll be a reset of shot clock. And Jackson picks it up and moves it to X to Sterling Hupp. Cooper on defense.
Weeb is a great goalie, and it's important for the Bears to try to force shots that he can handle. A lot of these looks have been, up top within 12 yards. It's a tough save.
Yeah. That's again another open shooter up top. That's Jackson one more time.
Bears need some juice here, Jack. Looks like they've come out kind of flat. Needed some sort of juice play here to get the Bears going.
Let's see if Hale Brown can win this one. We've got Joel Yamada up on the wing now, so he's playing LSM. Curran on the opposite wing. And ball's up. Hale scoops through. And rolls back away from pressure. But Winberg's able to get it. And the Texas ball after it goes out of bounds.
Another tough ground ball there that the Bears are unable to handle.
They've had a hard time clearing today, Zach.
Yep.
Hopefully they can make some adjustments there.
Yeah.
So that they can get the ball on offense and give their defense a rest.
Yes, sir.
This defense has been playing a lot the second quarter.
It's a warm day as well on the turf.
Yep.
Good play by the Texas midi there to stay calm and composed near the sideline.
Joel Yamada applying pressure up top. Now Curran on defense. He's guarding number 33. That's Wes Gilbert.
It's a great save. Oh.
And Stilling Hupp gets a good shot off and draws a penalty. Looks like that'll be a slash on Cooper Endicott.
Penalties on California. 1 minute penalty for a slash. Man up, Longhorns.
Jack, I think the strength of this Texas team is obviously their offense. And the Bears haven't really been able to even test their defense at all. So it's really important for the Bears, even if there's a goal here, to try to get that next face-off, get the ground ball, sustain an offensive possession.
Jack Curran there able to disrupt the shot. And the Cal man down defense lives to fight another day. So they move it to Jackson, top center, and to Eigen, who gets that same exact step-down goal. This time a 3-quarter release, but same location.
Texas goal number 19, Max Eigen.
And it's 11-3 Texas. Second quarter.
Texas 11, California 3. 6:03 in the second.
Cal needs to win a GB badly here, Zach. That's the, I think that's the story of the game.
Yes, they do.
The face-off X, it's become a 50-50 almost every time.
Not sure what happened
That
there.
one's not, as Wittenberg gets a great look. And right down the middle, off the pipe and in. Now it's 12-3.
Jack, what happened there? Did Hale go early?
I think Cal didn't respect Wittenberg there and let him go. He actually took that was a rangy shot from the midfielder.
Yes, it was.
Cal takes another timeout looking to regroup.
Cal's got
goal for California, number 1, Henry Link.
in goal for California now, Jack, is number 1, Henry Link. He's a sophomore. Works really hard in practice every day, so it's good to see him getting an opportunity here.
This time Hale Brown wins it to himself backwards to Henry Link. And he moves it to Isaac Schultz. And they've got room. So Isaac Schultz moves it to Dumont, and that's a clear for the Bears.
Good communication there.
Good start out of the timeout. They move it to Bagwell up top. Zach, this is the first Cal possession in quite some time. I think they're going to hopefully take a little bit of time before they look to get a shot. And there's Jaro. Now sweeping to his right. Gets a good look, and that's a great goal. That's a leaner. Beats Rowdy high.
That's the signature Jaro move.
Good goal from Isaac Jaro.
It's good for Jaro to just establish his dodging dominance there over the Texas defender. He dodged once, took it back, redodged, was able to beat his man pretty cleanly. So
unassisted for Jarlow.
I think it's important for these Cal attackers to remember that they really just haven't had the ball this game.
Yep.
And it's good, for them to maintain confidence.
Hale wins it backwards again and moves it to Link again as Texas drops into their ride.
Like to see Link getting out of the cage and getting open for his Fogo there.
And Link
That's
with
a
a
great
beautiful
look
pass
there.
to Joe Sonsini. And that's a successful clear for the Bears.
That's a great confident look from the young goalie there.
Yeah. And hopefully the Bears can stock on that previous goal from Jaro as Bear goes down the alley, rolls back. It's saved. Thor gets
Another flag.
Texas.
2 flags.
Taking penalties as Bear gets a step down, misses the cage.
Lucas Bear for California.
Looks like Cal will get into their man up.
Jack, this is an incredibly important man up for Cal to get back in this game. It also appears that Hale has started to kind of regain his ability to grab ground balls, which is good. So hopefully,
I think he's winning him to himself clean right now.
He wins
and backwards.
Yes, yeah.
And so we'll see it. Texas has 3 face-off guys, and it can make it tough on one face-off guy like Hale to see 3 different matchups. But hopefully we see him continue to win like he has the last couple.
Here you're going to see 2 men down.
I think it's just one.
Oh, just 1 man down. Is it the same guy? Yeah. Probably looking for Bear or Sultan to get a shot.
Bear gets a shot, but not on net. Bears with the end line. It's Chris Burke at X. Who dives on the face dodge. The refs are going to talk about it. I think, Zach, they're deciding whether he was pushed into the goal mouth.
Although I didn't see him in the goal mouth.
It was close.
Yeah,
and they're calling the goal was good. So, Zach, I think the rule is there, you are not allowed to go into the goal mouth unless you're pushed there by a defender.
Yes.
And the refs rule there that the defender caused Chris Burke to fall into the goal mouth.
Correct. And Chris Burke with a very heady play there because he realizes that Texas is looking for Bear Sultan to get the up-top outside shot, and instead he just crept around from the crease and put it in. I like to see that look.
He saw the space, took it, and that's a great goal. Yep. Chris Burke, number 32. Making 32 look good.
Yep.
Texas penalty is released. We are all even.
Could that have been your number, Jack?
And Hale wins it back to himself again. And moves it to Yamada.
Texas is trying to lock off Link now.
And Yamato with a good cross pass to Pavlet. Then moves it up to Schultz.
Great comp play by the Bears.
He loses his feet.
What happened there?
I can't tell. But violation on White. It's Texas ball. Might have been offsides.
Important ride here.
And Texas is offsides. And that's Bears ball as Dumont picks it up in transition, hoping to see if he can get a look. Gets the roll back, takes a shot, moves it Tex. But Texas has numbers, so Cal will slow it down as they get their men on the field. That's Sonsini sizing up his matchup. He goes down the left alley, rolls back, moves it to Bear. With a shot, but hits the goalie. And Thor scoops it to Bear off the GB. And here's Dumont. Now he wants the matchup. And he goes down the right alley. Switches to his left, rolls back to his right. Moves it to Burke at X. He's dodging with his left hand. Leans into his defender. And he's able to get a low angle shot on the rollback.
Jack,
Another big goal from Chris Burke.
Yeah, Burke lives in those low angle situations. He's really good at finishing on the crease and using his big body to get leverage. Again, very important for the Bears to kind of start to dominate these physical matchups. It's good to see them establishing their confidence in that regard. See if Hale can get us another possession here.
And more importantly, Zach, the Bears are getting the ball now.
Yeah.
And so credit to Hale, who's been able to win the last 3 to himself.
Yep.
That's going to be a huge key as they look to come back here.
Yes, it is.
But Texas
need to pack
able
in
to
here.
win a face-off, and they're looking transition.
Texas will slow.
And they'll settle it.
Timeout,
Looks like that's
Texas.
a timeout from Coach Kyle Hartzell. All right, Zach, we've got Texas ball, 2 minutes, 30 in the half. And Texas will look to slow down this Cal comeback.
See if Henry Link is going to face his first shot here.
Yep. And a popping out Jackson's able to get a quick medium range shot, and that's a goal.
Texas goal number 25, Jacob Jackson.
He's got a lot of those today, Zach.
Yeah.
Assist to Eigen, 41.
I think he's getting the look that he wants every time. Important for the Bears to recognize personnel there.
Yep.
Short time in the half.
And that's an early violation on Hale Brown, 52. Texas ball once more.
Bears need a stop here.
That's Eigen with the ball. He moves it to Sterling Hupp behind the cage. Pavlin on defense. That's 55, Hugh Brown with Schultz on defense. And Eigen. And back to Wittenberg. They've got the short stick matchup, so they'll probably want to initiate here. Wittenberg on Dumont. And now it's Eigen with Wolber on defense. And he gets a look down the alley, but not able to get it on cage. 22 left in the shot clock.
He's a big physical midi who wants to lean into his defender. So important for the Bears to have the slide ready there, even if he's going down the alley, because that's the look he wants.
And Hupp gets a step here, but not able to get a shot for himself.
1 minute left in the second.
Looks like Texas unable to get a look before the shot clock.
Good stop for the Bears there, Jack.
Yep.
For the D to show signs of life.
And they move it up the field to Dumont.
No transition. They'll slow it down. get a good look. About 40 seconds left on the game clock.
Yep. Cal's going to want to take the last shot of the half here, so
yes, they are.
Seconds.
They'll probably hold off on initiating until a little later. Looks like Morgan Brower here is going to take his man behind the cage. Fifteen seconds left. This is a good time to go. Morgan moves it to Chris Burke, who gets a great finish. Great feed from Morgan Brower. Beats his man, draws a slide. Finds a fading Chris Burke on the opposite side of the crease for an easy dunk.
And Jack, the Bears have made this a game with 10 seconds left in the half. It'll be really important to see how they come out, not only for this last 10 seconds, but also the beginning of the second half, just to continue to show those signs of life, get themselves back in this. Looked like they came out flat, but if they trust their process, get the ball to their offense, good things will happen.
Zach, it looks like Wittenberg's taking the faceoff for Texas. He's already got a goal off a faceoff, so he might be trying to get something in transition here. But instead, it's just a GB that goes to Jackson. And Texas has numbers in transition, but not able to get a shot.
Important check by Pavlet there at the end of the half to force the turnover.
And it's 13-7 going into halftime. The Bears are able to reduce the deficit. I think key here going into the second half will be, can the Bears win faceoffs, win GBs, get on offense? Because when they get on offense, they're getting the looks and they're getting the goals, but defense has played a lot so far. So.
Correct. Yep. And just one more key. Hale Brown has started to really dominate the faceoff X. Just to see him, continue to win those faceoffs. It's going to be tough. He's facing 3 guys, but he's started to play really well for the Bears. So,
and we'll see you after the break.
Yeah. Hey, I remember.
We've got the second half. The Cal Golden Bears and Texas Longhorns scores 13-7 in favor of the Longhorns as Cal closed the gap a little bit at the end of the second quarter. Let's see if they're able to sustain a comeback. Hale wins the face-off, able to get to Cooper.
Great play there.
Able to flick it to Tyler Chrisman, and he's going to look for an outlet here.
Jack, it's good to see the wing play coming to play there for the Bears. Just really heady plays.
Yep, and that's a big first possession for the Bears. Able to get the ball. And Bagels got room. I think Thor's open on the backside, but now Jarl's going to get on the right alley. Draws a slide, rolls back, gives it to Morgan Brower up top.
With a pull.
With the pull. And that's a lefty. That's a lefty shot from Morgan Brower. He's got wiggle. He beats his guy.
Yes, he does, and it's important for him to get going here. That was even a pull on him, Jack, one of their better pulls, and Mo was just able to beat him pretty clean. Still had a stick on him. But
that's great placement from Brower, putting it low, away hip. So hard to say for the goalie to make.
Yeah, we were putting it at the goalie's feet quite a bit in the beginning of the game. It's good to try to get it on those hips. Looks like off-stick area might be a little bit of a weak spot, so it is for any goalie.
And Texas able to get the face-off here.
Good hustle there from
Griffin Schaefer, number 10.
Griffin Schaefer.
Texas gets set up in their second half offense. Texas looks to have an advantage subbing. So that's an outside shot, but
good chase out by Isaac Schultz there, number 99.
Schultz with a heads-up play, getting the chase out on the errant shot. And Texas is in their 10-man ride here. Bears are communicating that. The cage is open, but Bears able to clear nonetheless. The cage is still open. Bear knows he's going to the net now. Unable to get it on net, the shot. That's a good look for Cal. They've practiced against the 10-man ride. They're ready for it.
It's one thing that Coach Ned Webster is always good at, is preparing his teams.
Yes, sir.
And there's a 10-man ride.
And here we've got Sonsini posting up a short stick D-midi. He moves it to Bear, who's also got a short stick D-midi. He goes down the left alley. Another shot just wide. And Thor with the backup.
Good look there from Bear.
Now Thor's taking his man. With a spin. And a pick set from Chris Burke. Thor moves it to Burke. And he's going to move it up to Sonsini. With one more to Dumont. And Bear's going to set a pick on Dumont's guy. Dumont goes down the left alley, rolls back to his right, has his head up, takes a shot off the Texas defender. And that's an over and back on the Bears. And Texas has the ball in transition here. Pavlet defending Jackson here, who moves it up top.
Jack, that was the Bears' first offensive possession in a while that they didn't get a goal. I think, continued to just get good looks, just nothing went in.
I think the Bears have found success, Zach, taking their short stick matchups. I think just continuing to go after those guys that you don't need as much space dodging against them.
Great play by Joel Yamada there, continuing his fantastic play over the weekend.
Texas is back in the 10-man ride. But Cal clears nonetheless, and that's Thor in transition. And he beats the double, and he moves it to Cole Salton, number 40. He's going to pull it out to space, because Cal doesn't have numbers.
The Bears seem very well prepared for this 10-man ride, Jack.
Yep. One thing,
There's an open cage.
Not sure how they're being coached, but there is an open cage.
Yeah.
Maybe they'll shoot at it. We'll see. And that's Bagwell with the spin to his left. Moves it to Dumont, who's open. Unable to get it on net. And Burke with the chase out. Oh, no. They're going to give it to number 42.
Ref looked a little
That's
indecisive
JT
there.
Pyle. Not sure I agree with that, but Texas ball. And they're looking to clear here. They get it to Max Eigen with Dumont defending him. And we've got number 9. That's Tucker George with the ball. He moves
There's
it
need to
up
mark
top.
up here. Texas will slow it down. If Texas is smart, they're going to try to utilize long possessions here, Jack.
Yep. And here's Wittenberg, 45. He tries to get to Jackson. He's able to scoop up a bad pass. He's scanning the field. Powell's trying to get pressure on hands here. Forces Jackson to move the ball. This is Hugh Brown, number 55. Matchup on Dumont. And they get a really good look to Sterling Hupp.
In the
But
crease.
he's in the crease, so it's cow ball.
Jack, great check by Cooper Endicott there.
Yes.
Last minute diving play in order to deny the look.
And the referee calls offsides, I believe.
On
I saw
Cal.
at least 4 Bears in the offensive end. Not sure what that was.
Yeah.
We'll have to watch that back later.
Yeah. Interesting calls here.
But what you're seeing is in a 10-man ride situation, Cal wants to bring one of their attackmen over the 50 and see if they can clear it. But unfortunately, they get called for offsides there. And a low pass turns into a GB here. Endicott defending Wittenberg here, who's looking to go down the right alley, move it to Sterling, number 7. And here's Jackson, 25.
Good check.
Who's doubled by Yamada. Forces a bad pass. That's great double by Yamada. And great on-ball defense from Pavlet. And off the whistle, quickly moving it to Jack Curran. And Cal once more getting on offense. It's a good defensive stand for Cal there. Looks like they're tightening things up, Zach.
Yep. Very important, the early slide to Jackson there to force the bad pass.
And here's Morgan. Quickly moves it to Sultan.
That's a good look, Jack.
Yep.
Sultan with a shot.
I think a theme here is Morgan beating his man,
drawing
a slide.
Yep. As well. Here's Burke. Gets space, but unable to get the shot on cage. Think it might have been deflected. And
A lot of block
Bagwell
shots
behind.
here for the Longhorns.
And he goes to his left. And there's no backup there.
Yeah.
Oh, and they give it to Isaac Jarrow, showing off the speed again. That's
He
great
just
hustle.
beat that guy.
Yeah.
Dead to rights.
And now he's going to dodge on him. And he gets under. But the pass is broken up. And that's Texas ball. Until Jarrow puts the man on the ground. But Thor's unable to put it in the cage. And Jarrow's
Great
chasing
save
down
there.
number 22 now.
Need to pressure.
He throws a great pass to number 50. And Texas ball here. And that was a big save.
Huge
by
save.
the goalie. That's Rowdy Brown. That's a big save, getting Thor on the doorstep.
Yep.
That was a great look. Better save.
Yeah, going off stick. That's usually a pretty good place to put it. It's just a better save.
Here we've got Eigen once more going down the right alley. Endicott with the slide. They move it through X. And another bad pass.
Jack, the Bears are starting to
Another
slide
forced
adjacent
turnover.
here.
Looks like they're pressuring AJ.
Yeah. The adjacent slide seems to be throwing off.
Texas is back in the 10-man. Move it to Link. We've got Sultan right here, and he clears it. And he's going to run it down behind the cage probably. Or to the
A
wing.
lot of checks here from the Texas defenseman.
And we've got Bear with the ball up top, looking to take a short stick matchup. He goes down the right alley. Splits back to his left with the redodge, but drops the ball and his stick. Ball still on the ground.
Down.
Goes up and straight into a Texas defender's cross. And then Sterling loses his footing, and Joel causes a great turnover.
And look at that juice from the sideline, Jack. Joel's firing his guys up.
Yep. And it's Bears ball here with Dumont. And he moves it to Sonsini up top.
Jack, the Bears have really possessed the ball a lot better in the third quarter here. Let's see if we can get a goal out of it.
Yes. They move it through X to Thor. And Joe might set a pick here. They get it up to Sultan. Number 40, the lefty. And he takes a shot off the pipe.
Brown with the save for Texas. Shot was by Sultan.
Oh, and that's a high hit by 25 Jackson.
Very interesting no call there from the
So
ref.
after a high hit from Texas, they're giving the ball to Texas. It's a confusing call.
They have not communicated to the players who even has the ball. Not sure what that call is from number 67, the ref there.
A lot of confusion here as both teams don't have their guys on the field. Looking to get an answer. Zach, usually a helmet doesn't come off unless you're
it's
hit
hit
in
off.
the helmet.
Yeah.
And that is a penalty, but no call there.
Hey, the NorCal special. We talked about it on Friday night.
Cal defense. Let's see if they can get another stop. Ian backing down Dumont.
Great check by Dumont there.
Yep, great check. Dislodges the ball, and now this is Wittenberg on Curran going down the right alley. Unable to get it on Cage. That's good defense from Curran. That's a shot that the Bears will want to see.
And Henry Link is all over that one.
Yep. Now it's Hugh Brown behind with Schultz. And he gets topside and a good look, and Link makes a
Great save by Link.
And here's Jackson. And Pavlet with the double, causes the turnover, and gets the ball off the carpet. All in one move. That's a beauty.
Oh, and a great pass by Link.
And Dumont moves it up to Schultz quickly, who's got to look in transition here. And that's a goal from Isaac Schultz. Big juice goal in transition. Hammer.
That is a beautiful play by Henry Link there to get the ball up to Dumont, who passed it to Schultz, and I didn't like seeing that shot in practice, Jack. Never.
he can shoot it, and that's a full field play for the Bears. That starts with the Pavlet double, moves it to the goalie, quick outlet to Dumont, and a quick one more to Schultz, who takes the big rip from up top on the fast break. And we've got Hale Brown, and that's number 10.
And Hale Brown wins the faceoff.
And Hale Brown gets the faceoff.
Need to get open for him here.
And he gets it to Cooper.
Push.
And the ball's still down. And Wilbur gets it and flicks it up. But, ball's still up. Looks like Texas is probably going to get it. Yep.
Jack, there's a few pushes in there I thought that were not called.
Yeah, I'm okay with them not calling
Yeah.
pushes on GBs like that, though. As long as it's not high. And here's Jackson looking to take one, and Link's all over that. That's the sophomore goalie.
Jack, that is a statement save there on Texas's best player.
It looks like Texas opts for the standard ride. And a bounce pass from Link. Luckily, straight into Burke's cross.
Hey, that was intentional. Come on.
All right, goalie. Sure. And they get it up to Bagwell as Cal gets their guys in for their set offense. And here's Jaro. He goes down the left alley. Let's see if he's going to roll back to his right. He does. Backs his guy down. Almost gets a shot off, but it's disrupted at the last second. Thor with the end line. And Thor moves it up to, that's Andrew Bagwell. transfer from DVC, who gets a great shot off the lefty rollback. That's another goal for Cal. Deficit's only 3 goals now. It's 13-10. It's a 3-goal run. And
Jack, I think if you're Texas here, you're getting a little bit nervous because that's 6 straight goals for the Bears, 6-0 run. So great placement there on that shot. Bears are playing with juice right now. It's good to see.
More importantly is that Cal defense is playing a lot better in the second half here.
Yep.
They've made some adjustments, and it looks a lot better.
Sometimes, Jack, a goalie change will spark a team. Even if, none of those goals were Weeb's fault, but I think sometimes when a team sees
and there's a flag down. Looks like they're going to call one on Texas for a hit on Hale Brown.
We'll take
that.
That.
High. I actually didn't think that hit was that bad.
No, it's interesting that they choose to call that one and not the one where the helmet popped off. But hey.
Officiating's hard.
Maybe a makeup call.
I don't envy them.
1 minute.
Wow. Yep.
Okay.
All right. Looks like Cal's setting up in there. Man up here. This is big. They can get the deficit down to 2 in the third quarter. That's very manageable. And here's Jaro, moves it to Burke. 2 really good looks in tight, but
Stonefall.
Not able to get it. Not able to bury it. And Cal sets back up in there. Set man. Oh, and a good look inside to Thor, the hockey player. Tries to backhand it, but unable to get it on net.
These are good looks, Jack.
Yep. And here's Dumont on the left wing. Moves it to Sultan, who moves it to Bear. And back to Sultan, who steps in for the bouncer.
Oh, the goalie gets there.
Chrisberg was sneaking up and therefore not back for the shot.
That was a big play by their goalie, Roddy Braun.
Yep.
Ball down.
Oh, but they're not able to get the pass. And here's a look in transition for the Bears.
Smart play by Wolber there to just turn around and give it to our offensive midi.
And Cal is still man up. They might want to use this time while they have it.
Not sure how much time is left on the clock, Jack.
And Jaro takes a shot. And the penalty releases simultaneously. So,
but Jack, these long defensive possessions for Texas are really important because on a hot day they're going to start to get tired.
Yep.
See what the Bears can do.
The same story as the third quarter, but in reverse. Now Cal's winning the possession battle.
Yep.
And the Texas defense is looking to regroup. Here we've got Cal on offense with 60 seconds on the shot clock after a timeout by Texas coach Kyle Hartzell. Fun fact, Zach, on Coach Webster's coaching tree.
Yeah.
Coach Webster coached Kyle Hartzell for a couple years for the San Francisco Dragons. And Cal Hartzell coached Cal defensive coordinator Jack Pruitt while he was in high school.
Great save by
another
Link.
save by Link off of a good look for Hugh Brown.
2 minutes left in the third.
He's in the crease.
That's goalie interference.
What?
Or that's in and out. Is that the call, Zach?
It was. They called that he was out of the crease, but he had a foot in, and the guy chopped his stick. Maybe they called time. It could have been the 4 seconds.
It might have been.
I'm not sure. But regardless, great save by Link.
And nonetheless, Texas ball. It's Wittenberg and Eigen, the 2 big middies.
So, Jack, what Texas is pretty clearly doing is putting a lot of pressure on Link because they know that this is his first significant game experience. But let's
Stand up to the task so far.
Let's see how he stay composed.
Here you've got Otis Pendergraft, number 23 on defense. Another save by Link off the shot from Jacob Jackson. And you've got Cal in transition. And it's a push on Texas, so that's Cal ball.
And, Jack, that is an incredible off-stick low save.
And that's a penalty on Max Eigen, number 19. That's a 5-yard procedure violation. Got to give the ball carrier 5 yards on a restart. Fails to do so, makes contact with the ball carrier, and that's going to be a 30-second once there's a stoppage in play. But Jaro gets a good look at transition, but it's deflected by a Texas defender.
And, Jack, I'm not sure what's going on, but the Bears have had so many blocked shots today that just haven't made it to the cage. I think maybe it's a matter of getting the ball out a little bit quicker. But yeah,
combination of luck and credit the Texas defenders for stepping in the shooting lanes.
Yep. It's an interesting strategy because it does screen the goalie. So if the shot does get through, it's harder to see, but it's working out for them today.
Yeah. And here we've got Cal and their man up. Sultan up top to Bear up top. Over to Jaro on the wing. Who moves it to Burke. Low and up to Bear. Who moves it to Jaro, who's got an open look. And that's a beautiful placement from Isaac Jaro right on the pipe. That's an EMO goal. 13-11 Bears. Or Longhorns, excuse me. Bears mounting a comeback here.
Yeah.
As we go into the fourth quarter. 30 seconds left in the third.
Yeah, got to give credit where credit's due. Link with 2 massive saves on the last defensive possession on wide open looks. It's really good to see, especially because that'll start to get in the Texas guys' heads as well. So
absolutely. And something else to think about, Zach, is this is the third game in a road trip for the Longhorns. After back-to-back games, they played Georgia Tech yesterday. Wondering if they're feeling it in the legs maybe a little bit in the later half of this game.
Yep. Beautiful day for lacrosse.
And here we've got Eigen up top, Kern on defense. And he moves it to his brother, Eigen. And up to Wittenberg, number 45. These guys have got a lot of runs, Zach.
Yes, they do.
And Wittenberg takes a shot, unable to get it on cage. Wilbur on defense, disrupting. There's 9 seconds left.
Great D by Kern there.
Shot. 3 seconds left in the quarter. Cal defense going to want to get on hands, prevent any last-second goal here. And the ball's on the ground, and we're heading into the fourth quarter. 13-11. Texas with the lead, but Cal clawing their way back.
We got a fourth quarter here.
This is exciting.
fourth quarter. Brad Wittenberg for Texas. Hale Brown for California.
Starting off the fourth quarter. Once more, Hale Brown on the faceoff. Gets it to himself, but that's Wittenberg with the GB, and he's dangerous in transition. But unable to get it to Sterling Hupp. That's a turnover. Bears ball. And Dumont's open on the far sideline. Link gets it to him.
Great look by Link there again. He's been dominant in the clearing game today.
And great communication from Dumont getting loud. It's the goalie's best friend is talking. Or his pipes. And Jaro goes down the left wing. Rolls back to Sultan, who loses it. And now it's Texas looking to clear, getting transition. Another bad pass. And it goes over the 50, but no over and back call. I'm still not really sure what the rules are for that.
Same. I've played lacrosse for my whole life, and I have no idea. Texas mad about the stick check there. I think that's legal last time I checked.
All right, we've got Sterling Hupp with a lot of room with Yamada on defense, but Yamada applying pressure. And here we've got I believe that's the younger Eigen.
Yeah, younger Eigen and elder Eigen.
Let me get their first names.
Max.
41 is Jack and 19 is Max. And 45, Wittenberg.
30 seconds on the shot clock here, Jack.
Yep.
Not a lot of time.
Here's Wittenberg going down the left alley. And he moves it to Hupp, who gets it up to Eigen. And that's a good shot off the feed from Eigen by...
That's a great shot.
Who else but Jacob Jackson?
Perfect placement there on that shot. Nothing a goalie can really do.
And
that's good defense from Kyle for the majority of the possession, but it's 80 seconds. Got to keep your head on a swivel for 80. Let's see if Hale can get the Bears possession here. Wittenberg gets it. Here. Looks like he's got a fast break opportunity. Jackson, who's got another goal in transition. That's what the Bears don't need, is more transition goals for Texas. And the lead expands to 4.
Wittenberg for Texas. Brown for California.
This time Hale wins it forward. And he's got room. And Hale Brown scores right down the middle.
And Jack, Hale could do a little more of that. He's a fast dude and he's a big dude. They just decided not to go there.
They were happy to let Hale go down the middle, and he punishes them for it.
Yeah.
And that's a great response after the transition goal for Texas. Now it's 15-12 Texas.
California 12. 12:56 in the fourth.
And Hale goes right back to the X. He's been an Iron Man for the Bears, taking all but one face-off. Texas gets the face-off here, and that's
important for the Bears to slide
with
here.
A look, but unable to get it on cage, and he lets a sub off.
I'm not sure why both teams decided to just stop going to the face-off guys, but
especially Wittenberg, who's
he scored
starting
a goal.
Offensive midfielder. But if you want one person to shoot, it's always the face-off guy. They've got a messed up head, a little more inconsistent. Here we've got Chrisman on defense. They move it to Sterling Hupp with Yamada on ball.
You can hear Cooper Endicott's communication from here. And some veteran leadership on the defensive end.
Yep. They move it up to Eigen with Curran on defense. He's going to go down the left alley here. Looking for the rollback to his right, but Curran's all over it. And that's a shot from, that was number 9, Tucker George. Cooper with the punishment on the back end of that, laying the hat.
Good work by Joel Yamada there.
Yep.
Good switch.
Here's Eigen rolling back to his right, and he gets a really good look on the rollback.
Jack, that's
Jack,
just
it's so
a one-on-one.
important on defense that you prevent the rollback to top side. But give it up there, and it gets a really good look for Jack Eigen, who gets the goal.
That's just a one-on-one matchup that was exposed there. Texas's advantage is they have a lot of middies that can beat their guys. But we'll see if the Bears can try to communicate a little bit more.
Wittenberg for Texas, Brown for California.
Wittenberg with another face-off win, but becomes a GB. And that's Dumont picking it up and getting to space here.
He's got the pull on him.
It's a big GB for the Bears. And now we've got Chris Burke, number 32, with the ball, moves it to Dumont. Looks like he might be taking his matchup. That's number 45, Ariane Madani. He goes down the right alley. Moves it through X. That's Thor. And he moves it to Sultan. He's getting
Sultan's
chased
gotta move
with the
the ball.
double. He moves it to Sonsini. Goes down the right alley. Moves it to Thor at X. And this is Lucas Bear. He gets topside with his right hand, but unable to get enough on it, and that's a big save for Rowdy Brown. But errant pass still goes to Jacob Jackson, and Texas got a 3-on-2 in transition here. And that's number 1. That's the defensive midfielder, Luke Melker, with a big goal for Texas as they move the lead to 5 goals, 17-12 Texas. Looks like they've regained some of their composure offensively, Zach.
Yeah,
Texas goal to number 1, Luke Melcher.
I think the D got a little bit handcuffed there. Didn't really know whether to go with a low number of guys. So I think that also might have deflected off one of the Cal players and gone in.
Yeah. Looks like Wittenberg's starting to take the draws, and he gets a shot off the pipe. And another GB for Texas. Zach, it seems to bounce their way on most of these.
That's been the story today, Jack, is ground balls and Texas's dominance in that regard.
And they're getting more, they're certainly getting more hats to the ball. Looks like somebody's open. Curran goes to guard him. We've got Hutt behind the cage with Yamada on defense.
As the clock gets down here below 10 minutes, Bears really need to stop.
And here's Hugh Brown with Schultz.
Good switch.
On defense, and switched by Curran.
Great save by Link.
Up saved by Link. Ball's out in front of the cage. They're calling a push. It's Bears ball.
Oh, and the ref cancels transition.
No, I think that's right. Schultz moves it up to Curran. Cal's got numbers. You got to draw and dump there, but they opt to play it slow and get on offense. Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, at this point in the game, down by 5, they're going to need to start taking looks a little bit more quickly.
Yep.
Hopefully still maintain composure.
We've got Jaro with the short stick matchup, and he moves it to Bagwell. He gets to his left-hand sweep, rolls back, gets it to Sultan. He's going to his left hand. Rolls back to his right. That's a jump shot. But high to high to the goalie stick. Rowdy Brown, another save. He's all over that.
Jack, I'm not sure high to high is the right place to go. The Bears have taken 2 shots in a row now, high to high.
I think so. Unable to get everything over that shot. That's his offhand, so probably didn't want to put it there, but it makes it an easy save. Now Texas has the ball, and that's Jack Eigen, number 41, up top. Moves it to his brother Max.
That brother-to-brother chemistry is something to watch.
Here's Chrisman on Eigen here. moves it to his brother, but
that's the look the Longhorns wanted there, Jack.
And here's Otis Pendergraft with the ball. He's got wheels in transition here. And the disrupted pass turns into a turnover and Texas ball. That's good hustle by the Texas Red. And now looks like Texas getting numbers in transition. And that's another shot for Jacob Jackson. Deflected. And Texas gets it on the end line. Hugh Brown with the ball on the wing. Up to number 9, Tucker George. And here's Sterling behind the net, guarded by Yamada. They're moving it up to Teddy Lisa with Otis Pendergraft on defense. And he moves it to Eigen, who gets a really good look out of a slipping defender. And that's another goal for Texas. 18-12.
I believe the flag is waved off there. But 6-goal deficit is going to be hard to come back from at this point in the game, Jack.
Yep, they'll need something to change quickly here at the faceoff X. Winberg's been winning the last handful pretty quickly to himself. So let's see if Hale can make an adjustment.
I think the stock of 3 guys for Texas is really coming into play here.
Texas 18, California 12. We have
Texas goes early, so that'll be Cal ball. Dumont has it at the midline, and he moves it to Bear, who moves it to Sonsini. Sonsini goes for the righty sweep. Sets up for the redodge, goes down the right alley, but it's picked off by the Texas defender.
Charlie O'Keefe is making his first appearance here, Jack.
Yep. See if he can give a spark to the Cal offense.
He's hustling.
And there's a successful clear for Texas. Eigen has it up top. Wilbur on defense. Eigen moves it over. So number 9 will dodge. He gets the roll back and topside. Sweeping to his left. Moves it to Eigen. He's going to look to redodge here. He gets to his right topside. Gets a shot off. Looks like it's deflected, and Schultz runs it out. Good hustle from Schultz there. And Cal's going to get into the clear here. And that's a late hit by Hugh Brown from Texas, so Cal will be man up on the next stoppage as they look to clear here. Charo picks up the GB. He's got wheels. Let's see if he can do something in transition. He moves it to Burke, and he gets a goal. That's one for the Bears.
Bears needed that one, Jack. I believe the flag is waved off here, but they really need to start winning some faceoffs here. I don't know if Wittenberg is going to take this one.
He is.
Looks like he is. So
32 Burke for California.
Hale's, I'm sure going against a guy a bunch of times helps you figure out, what he's doing. So let's see if Hale can.
And this is this is a situation where the clock is Texas's best friend. They're up 5 with 5:36 left in the game. So
if they get the ball,
anytime they get the ball, they're gonna look to run as much clock out as they can.
Yep.
And look, Hale wins the face-off to himself, and they're unable to get possession out of it. And so Texas looks to clear here. Texas pull, runs over the 50 and gets it to the attack.
And now Texas will begin to chew clock, taking up the entire 80-second shot clock to get this game down to around 3 minutes.
Yep. This is Hugh Brown sweeping. Gets a good look, but not able to get it on net. And we've got Jacob Jackson picking up the ball behind the cage. Havlet on defense.
Texas will now start to get a look. 30 seconds left in the shot clock.
Yep. Here's
See what the Bears can do on D.
Dodging once more. Here's Eigen dodging through. Oh, man. I think that was deflected off a defender and into the cage.
Jack, that's like
another unlucky bounce for the Bears today.
Yeah, it's the third unlucky bounce for the Bears today. Just kind of an unfortunate day for the Bears.
Texas 19.
But they battled, though.
Nonetheless, that's Eigen again beating the closeout, the poor angle on the closeout. He beats it, gets a good look. 19-13, Texas. Hale wins the faceoff again.
It seems that Hale likes the matchup with number 4 a little better.
Yep, and he moves it to Sultan. He gets it up to Dumont. And to Bagwell. And over to Brower. And Brower moves it to Jaro. And he's got speed. He's going down the left alley. Moves it up. And that's a crease call on Thoros, who tried to sneak one past the goalie.
Crease violation on Cal.
And Cal will go into their 10-man ride here.
Yep. There's a flag down. Looks like probably offsides on the Bears. Not sure.
Interference call there.
Got it.
Penalty's on California for interference. It's a 30-second penalty. And up to the Longhorns.
And Cal gives up a
That's a rip there. Not sure we want to give that
pretty
up.
close shot for Jackson.
Yeah.
It's their best shooter. I agree. We should not be giving that up. Texas gets a rotation, but Curran with the closeout disrupts the shot.
That's more of a look that the Bears will give up. Low angle. Pressure on hands.
Another good look for Hugh Brown, but unable to get it on cage. We're all even now. And Zach, with 3 minutes left in the game, the Bears down 6. They'll need some magic if they want to come back from this.
Yeah, I think Texas is being smart here.
Yeah.
Using all the
clock.
clock.
Good job using the clock.
They can start to run out this game. But the Bears really battled. Jack showed resolve throughout the game against, honestly, a really good Texas team and a very good offense. So,
yeah, Texas definitely has some guys on offense. Beat Georgia Tech yesterday
handily.
By handle and got some extracurriculars from 55. Hugh Brown, I think he decided to shove Schultz off ball. Not sure what that's about. Surprised that's not an actual penalty, but anyways, this is a good Texas team, Zach.
Yep.
And I think the Bears learned a lot about what they need to get better at.
Yes, they did.
And
And Jack, I mean, apart from the first quarter, the game is pretty even throughout. I think the Bears are going to realize that it's a great shot by Bear there.
Great shot by Bear, handcuffing Rowdy Brown.
Goal number 7, Lucas Bear.
the Bears are going to realize that they can't afford to have quarters like that against teams like this, and I'm sure they'll learn from that. But really valiant effort in the second through fourth quarters.
2 minutes, 15 seconds.
And this is why you schedule good teams, Zach, so you
learn early.
You know what May lacrosse looks like.
And the Bears already have 2 really good wins on the resume, so. Great win by Brown.
Hale wins it to himself. And he moves it to Curran, but Curran's under pressure. That's a push call on Texas. Bears ball. Moves it to Curran.
2 minutes.
Moves it to Dumont. He's going to take his matchup down the right alley.
That was a rip there, Jack. We haven't really seen the shooting abilities of Luke Dumont, but he can also put the ball in the net.
Yep.
Be interesting to see if down the line with more injuries, Coach Webster will
going to take his guy.
More.
Rolls back. Draws a slide, gets his head up to Thor. He's going to move it one more time to Barron. Over to Jaro, who's going to go down the right alley. And that's a great save from Roddy Brown.
Hits him in the crown jewels. Looks like
that's a huge hit from the Texas defender on Thoros.
Looks like the Texas defender kind of realized that that was a dirty hit and apologized for it.
I thought that was
which
pretty
cool.
I like physical lacrosse.
Yeah.
But
good
that's
to
a penalty
see no rough
that's a
stuff,
penalty
though.
in California, so.
Yeah.
So Cal will be on man up.
Penalty is on Texas. Timeout, California.
And Coach Webster takes the timeout.
I was looking the other way. I didn't see it. Was it?
Bears will be man up here. I think there's 1 minute 24 seconds left on the game clock. Bears down 5. See if they can get another one. This ball goes to Jaro and to Burke, who gets a jump shot, hits the back of the cage. Dumont chases it out.
Call that a mom goal.
And Dumont skip past to Bear. Just over the net.
Scores on the net, behind the net.
Chris Burke behind the cage. Sees it cutting Thor, but hits the goalie, and that's another save for Rowdy Brown.
1 minute left in the fourth.
And that's a good ride for the Bears. They're not going to show quit here. And that's Sultan in transition, off the pass from Thor. That's another goal. 46 seconds left. They close the deficit.
It's good to see the Bears fighting here, keeping this a close game.
18 with the assist. 40 Sultan for California. Texas 19.
These are two really good teams, and you never know if you'll see them in May.
46 seconds left in the fourth.
Hale wins it back to Curran. And he takes a big hit. I thought that was clean, though. These Texas Longhorns are physical, Zach.
Yes, they are. And they're cleanly physical. They're not, there's not a lot of illegal stuff. It's just pure physicality.
30 seconds.
Dumont's got it in transition. He's going to split to his left. He's going to redodge, roll back to his right, moves it to Bear. He's going to step down for one. Not able to get it on net. Thor's got it behind the cage. And Thor finds Salton, but unable to get it on net.
That was like a backdoor feed in hockey. Thor probably does a lot of those from behind the net.
And for some reason, it's Bear's ball. Bear moves it to Dumont, who moves it to Salton. Takes another shot at another goal with 9 seconds left in the game. Bears on Sean quit.
I think this is a game that Coach Webster will overall be pretty proud with, just because we didn't get the win, but the boys really showed that they're a team. They fought back. It's good to see. Didn't roll over.
I think anytime you see 19 goals against you, you'll want to revisit how you're playing defense. But I think the effort's there, Zach.
Yeah.
Thanks for tuning in, Bears fans. It's a final score, 19-16 in favor of the Longhorns. We'll see how Cal bounces back next week. Thank you.
Next up for the Bears, they travel to San Luis Obispo, take on Cal Poly next Saturday, March 16th. And then another road game.